Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. Today I am finally playing with the Glaminatrix Into the Night palette. So if you want to see the swatches and 3 looks, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So y'all, oh my gosh, I started working with this palette like 2 weeks ago, and then just with all the end of the year stuff and there's other things I had going on, I am just getting back to it because I feel like my first look, I hadn't even started combing out my locks, and now we're doing the head wraps because it's just a lot going on under here. But I was really excited to purchase this palette. Glaminatrix was teasing it for some time and it finally released. And this will be my second palette from the brand. Glaminatrix Cosmetics is an indie brand that is vegan and cruelty free. They are out of Australia, so you do have to kind of factor in the shipping and all of that when you purchase from the brand. And I personally like to make my order worthwhile because of the shipping. I think it might be $20. I can't remember, but I did purchase this Into the Night palette along with the Woodfire Quad, which is so beautiful. I do have a video of that palette up already. Just to give you a little bit of information about the palette, it is available now. It's $56.24 USD. It's vegan and cruelty free, as I said, and it features 12 highly pigmented shades. I'm gonna go ahead and get you into the swatches. There are 7 matte eyeshadows / pressed matte pigments, 3 sparkly duochrome eyeshadows, and 2 extreme metallic eyeshadows. Another good thing about this palette is that the pans are magnetic, so if you want to take shades out and switch them around, you are able to do that. And I do believe I saw an email from them saying that they are now selling the singles of the palette. In case you're not interested in all of the shades, you can just order the singles that you want.
Can I have more strawberries?
Yes, you can have some more strawberries. 5?
4?
How about 2?
No, 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
You say hi?
Hi. Do you have field day?
We don't have field day till Thursday. Okay, so let me know what you think about this color story. As far as this color story goes, it's really unique in my collection. And I'm not sure how similar this color story is to the Glamorous palette or the Nocturnal palette by Glaminatrix. I don't have those, but I know they've been doing this type of layout lately. So you can let me know if you think there are any similarities. Unfortunately, I won't be able to compare those. But what I am gonna do right now is get you into 3 looks. So I have 1 look that I filmed about a week or so ago, and then these 2 looks here will do, and then I will wrap up the video. So let's get into that now. All right, y'all, we're gonna get into this first look. I got my little buns today. This one's a little quirky, but that's all right. I feel like this palette has been a long time coming, but she is here. Gonna start with the shade Cocktails. I'm using the Lethal Cosmetics 200 diffusing brush. Got staff course today, so I can't be playing around. I'm wearing the NARS primer. I don't have on a blush or lipstick yet because I just don't know what we're gonna do with this look. I'm just placing this in the transition area, going back and forth. And I'm just only using a little bit. Put a little bit on the inner lid.
You seriously recording it this time?
I seriously am recording it this time because
Why didn't you record earlier?
Because I was taking care of you. And here's the thing.
I'll take care of myself.
You'll take care of yourself? Okay.
Come
Well, you wouldn't brush your hair, so.
I did.
Did you take your puffs and nose spray?
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe you can study.
Did I? No.
He's so pressed, like, because he wants to go around my school and act like he knows everybody, like he's a part of the staff. He's in there for all of 10 minutes. The staff course starts at 7:25, it's 7:10, so we're gonna do this quick. All right, so that's what we've got. Just a little something, a little olive tone here. I'm into it. I'm taking the same brush into Showbiz. It's gonna go on the outer corner today, in the crease, give it a little smoky effect. If you're wondering about the Lethal Cosmetics brushes, they're really, really soft. I think for some people, they may think they're too soft, but I happen to like these brushes, especially if you like a diffuse look, like if you want to blend out deep shades like this, and make them more transitions. I think these brushes are really good because they're so light. No, I can't go right now because I'm not done my eye look. And this actually kind of slows me down. You might want to, you can floss. You can study those cards. They're in your red folder. Why don't you do that? So you can tell me what a straight is and a valley and a peninsula. No, it's not. It's not.
You are a lowland between high.
I'm a lowland? Okay, cool.
Mom's a valley.
Okay. What is a straight?
A straight is something that is straight.
It's a narrow body of water that connects to larger bodies of water, I believe. You should go double check that and let me know if I'm right. Yeah, y'all, this is okay. Let's look at it from afar. Not done blending. Oh yeah, love, love, love. Smoky, grungy green. Okay, yes.
Did anyone comment that they can do this yesterday?
Oh, that video is gonna come on today. Yes, y'all, this is perfect. I want to use On the Rocks. I'm really excited about this one. I'm gonna just take it on my, oh, y'all. This reminds me of Tool from Glam Shop. Oh yes, y'all, come through. I think if you're intimidated by this palette, you know, you can try to go the monochromatic route. And that's what I would consider this in this palette. This would be a monochromatic look for me. So I was even trying to see if we could make quads like within the palette, because I was thinking like these 4 shades. That's kind of not how it went, but you know, keeping the greens together. And then this shimmer has a green, and then you might not know where to use this. This would be one that you could put on the inner corner or even use as a blend out. Let's see. You could take Moonlight and use it as a blend out if you want to. Just a little bit. See it right there? So you don't have to have like this dramatic situation going. You can actually use some of these neon and bright colors in a softer fashion, which I love that. But sometimes it's hard to see that in palettes like this because there's so many different colors. But you can definitely do this move right here.
One move.
And you don't have to do that, but it's just an idea about how to use some of the brighter colors and you know, just to still get a nice amount of use out of the palette. We want to be able to use the palette. Gonna go in, oh actually no, not yet. With 7:15, we gotta leave. Showbiz, going back into the deep green on the outer corner, just a little bit. And sometimes I don't like the shimmer to go all the way to the end. I like to have the deep shade at the end. It's gonna merge with the shimmer a little bit. And then I'm going to go into Cocktails, which is the first transition shade with the pencil brush from Eggshell.
Ever?
Just under the lower lash line all the way. So it's gonna be like a nice olive tone look. The first shade that I used today in this look is the shade Cocktails.
I thought you said use with the brush.
I did use it with a brush. I'm using it with a brush right now. I think once you get comfortable doing something like this, then you can, you know, spice it up and say, oh, well, maybe I'll put a little bit of chaser on the outer corner. You know what I mean? Then you can really play around with the color. And then for the inner corner highlight, I think I'm just gonna go ahead with After Dark. I just, you know, think that's gonna look great. Maybe pick up on some of the reflex here and on the rocks. And I am going to use the same pencil brush and spray it.
I'm holding it.
Thank you. You have your fleece on?
It's 7:15.
It is. I know we gotta leave in 5 minutes. All right, here's look number 1. I will return with the rest of the look put together and let you know how I'm feeling. All right, I am back with the finished look. Got this little one sticking out there. And here's what we have. I used the Charlotte Tilbury Green Lights liner on the lower lash line, and that is the matte shade. It's a deep green. And then I did decide on using the RMS Maiden's Blush for blush today, and I have on Dior Bar. That is the Dior Addict Lip Shine. I have it in my pretty case. It's a deep brown, but I love this because when it wears away, it's not super noticeable because it's a little sheer. So I really love this look. It was simple, easy to put together, and I think when you look at it up close, you can kind of see the special sparkles there. I actually like the touch of the neon shade at the top. It just makes it fade, you know, like a gradual transition into the deeper shades. So I really like it. I didn't have any issue, as you saw, with blending anything. And I think it's a great look that you can wear for work, or if you are going out later on. I think it's beautiful. So I'm going to work, staff course, and I'm gonna get y'all into another look. Say bye. All right, y'all, we're gonna get into looks 2 and 3 with this Into the Night palette. Now that look that you just saw, I might have did that look about a week ago. That might have been the last, you know, I don't think it's the last time I did eyeshadow, but I'm just trying to count these days down, then I can really focus on YouTube in the summertime, which I'm really excited about. But let me just tell you what's on my face. I have the Westman Atelier foundation on, my Dior concealer, which I think I am just about finished that bottle. And then I'm wearing the iconic London Kissed by the Sun sculpting blush in So Cheeky. I love this. Like, look, it's just so much. I am wearing a lip gloss by Pat McGrath. This is in the shade Divine Rose. Surprise, surprise. And y'all see my hair is wrapped up again. I've been doing these little makeshift styles. My mom came over on Sunday to help me comb it out, and she was mad. She's like, I only got 4 out, but she did like 4 really small ones in the back. I can say I'm probably halfway done, y'all. So maybe about another week. I also have some kombucha. Not that y'all asked for all this. Do y'all drink kombucha? Because I love this stuff. This is pineapple peach. And I am still going strong with no dairy and no meat. Yeah. And I worked out today, did a little dance routine, my own dance routine with some weights. I'm feeling good. I had an idea and now it's escaping me. Let me do the one that I do know. I had 2 ideas and I can only remember one. I want to start with the shade Chaser. And I'm going to use this Blend Bunnies, what is this, B5 brush. I do have on the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. And I'm just gonna do this almost like a halo eye. So I'm gonna put this on the inner and outer corner. Yeah, I feel like I'm so behind like with these palettes, but it's just a really busy time of year for me. I'll get the look inspo up as soon as I can. So let me know how you all are doing in the chat or in the comments. Let me know how y'all are feeling. I really am feeling pretty good. I still want to do the vision board, so that's going to be a summer project. So I have not forgotten about that. And I also wanted to thank you guys for all the comments wishing me like the happy 3-year YouTube anniversary. I really do appreciate that, and I'm so glad that you all enjoyed the video, and I'll link it if you didn't see it. But it's a little blast from the past, and it just really made me thankful. I really like how this shade is blending out. Like, I don't know, I really like this shade. I'm gonna put some on the inner corner. I'm just gonna use what I have left kind of in the transition area. And I just love how you can blend that shade out like that, because it looks like I almost picked 2 shades. But this one really diffuses out nicely. You just use, you know, a little bit of pigment. Next, for the shimmer, I want to go into Bustling. I'm just going to take that with my finger and place it here in the middle. And I thought about using Top Shelf, which would have made this monochromatic, which is this shade here. But that's how I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Just want to see how these shades play with one another. And because of the flip in Bustling, it picks up like some of this deep shade, Chaser. Some of this deep shade. And I didn't spray this or anything. Like, it's adhering beautifully. I'm just gonna blend this here. And I think this looks great. Like, this is a simple kind of 2-shade look. I'm gonna use something else for the inner corner. I'm just gonna take a Sydney Grace shader brush. I'm going back into Chaser and just putting this on the lower lash line. Such a simple look, easy look. Gonna go into Happy Hour for the inner corner. And this is look number 2. Let's get into the third look. I'm still gonna be using the Blends Bunny brush. Going into Nightlife, which is this one. All right, might do the same style eye look. We'll see though. Really happy with how these deep mattes are blending out though. Just gonna put some on the inner corner, just like I did with our last eye. I'm gonna go into top shelf. Let's see, I'm just gonna try to blend this a little more. Looks a little patchy. This one's okay. This is not gonna be my favorite, but I did wanna have some contrast and I don't mind it, but out of the two, I already know I like this one better. Just gonna put a little more on here. I actually think I'm gonna just bring it all the way over, really. So I'm trying to get the angles. Yeah. Okay. I don't mind it. All right, let's get to the lower lash line. I'm gonna go into Neon Lights, which is this shade here. Taking the Sydney Grace smudger, or yeah, shader, Sydney Grace shader. I'm just gonna take that here. And then on the outer corner, I'm gonna take more of Nightlife, which is a deep blue. I'm just gonna take a clean brush to blend these two together. And now for the inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go into Moonlight. That neon green, I think will look nice. All right, here's the third look. All right, I am going to finish off these two looks with liner and mascara, and then I'll be back to give you my final thoughts on this palette. All right, you guys, I'm back with the finished looks. Let me know your thoughts. For liner, I use the shade Bordeaux from Victoria Beckham Beauty, and for mascara, I use the Maybelline Surreal Falsies mascara. And that's it. I really like both of these looks, and I really like the first look that I did with this palette. I do believe that I use all of the shades, and as far as the performance from the mattes and the shimmers, they all did their jobs. The mattes were matting and the shimmers were shimming. I just think this is a really neat palette. It is a unique color story in my collection, and the U Beauty palette just didn't really tickle my fancy, but I really like this one a lot. I don't have any of the other ones, but this one is really, really nice. So I'll always be looking to see what Glaminatrix is going to come out with. This really did catch my eye along with the Wood Fire quad. I did do a video on that quad, and I love it. I really do. It's more of a matter of color story, you know, that they come out with, not anything with the quality of the shadows. So that is gonna be it. Let me know what you think about the looks. Let me know if you purchased this palette, how you're liking it, and let me know if you passed on it too. Let me know, and we can definitely keep the conversation going. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.